years old and I have a lot of money, and I come from an abrupt environment. Of course, I'm gonna show my butt off a little. Yeah, I'm gonna make a fool of myself, which I did. I've done a lot of things I'm not proud of. I think about it now, even tremble, but it happened. There's nothing you can do about it. And you know, I pay for it. Of course I do, because I'm Mike, and I come across as being ominous. It's my whole aura is ominous. The way I come across, my black robes, my black socks, my black shoes. That's everything about me. You know what I mean? And people look at that and they're sometimes intimidated at that. They say I try to intimidate somebody. I must get a good response, because I get the response of intimidated people. And when people are intimidated and frightened of you, the first thing they try to do is destroy you and conquer you. But they don't do it by themselves. They do it collectively. So that's how come collectively I've always had a line of bad stigma, and it's been really it's just been pervasive with me being foolish and reckless my whole life as far as my career is concerned. Joe Louis.
Louis.
Yeah.
Why?
Joe Louis was an incredible fighter. He was much smarter than anybody. I think Ali was a better fighter, but I think he would have beat Joe Louis, but I just think Joe Louis was the best. Joe Louis he was just so pragmatic and just so delivering, and just to see him having those guys turn, and he just does it like he's breathing. He's a master. He had a great teacher. You know, sometimes people say that's not fair because they had great teachers, but how can you rate them if you don't rate them? They can't learn by themselves, because at that time, most of the fights, like Dempsey and those guys, they were learning by themselves. No one taught them how to fight. They learned by getting beat up. But Joe Louis learned. His trainer once said, he said, no, Joe Louis can't beat Jack Johnson, which I think he could have, but he said, Jack Johnson's a manufactured killer. Joe Louis, he's a natural killer, while Joe Louis is a manufactured killer. So in other words, he had a great trainer who was also a great fighter, prepare him for his life as a fighter. And it was tremendous. Joe Louis is an incredible fighter and individual.
You told me that you don't believe that people root for you. Did you hear the ovation that you got for Hamed Barrera when Buffer introduced you?
Someone told me that, but I didn't believe it.
You got the loudest ovation out of everyone that was introduced, and you weren't even there.
I don't know why people attach to me. I dig on it, though. I'm going to take advantage. I'm going to ride it all the way till my wheels fall off. I'm going to just ride it to the end. I don't know why. You know what I mean? Because I'm a moody cat, and sometimes I'm difficult to get along with. But I don't know why everybody just grasps onto me. It's not a phony bone in my body. You know what I mean? Maybe probably when I don't want to get into an altercation, then I'll cow-tie. But other than that, I'm just as straight as they come. I'm probably too straight. I might say something that's just not classy enough for belonging in this particular realm. But, you know, I'm just a normal cat.
In the boxing realm? What's not classy enough for the boxing realm?
Man, listen, I haven't said things that I've been castrated for, man. Come on. I was just teasing about Lennox kids.
Lennox Lewis!
Man, he don't have no kids. I don't want to eat his kids. God, man, I have kids. I don't want to eat this damn kid.
Want to play name association with you. You don't have to answer in one word, but whatever comes to mind. Evander Holyfield.
An awesome guy, a real strange guy, a real quiet guy, a real kind guy, and just want to live his life. And you know what I mean? Let him live his life. God damn. So what if you have two or three? Man, we're human beings. We're going to screw up, man. Better men than him have made mistakes concerning matters of the heart.
Customato.
God, I don't know. I don't understand why he died so soon. It's like I've been with him since I was 12, 13, and I died in that's like 6 years. Not 6 years, 7 years, but he died so quick. It happened. The 6, 7 years that went by so quick, and he died just so rapidly. He aged old, and he has had a lot to teach me. And I really believe that he was real fond of me. In fact, that in the position of actually loving me, and it just sucks.
You look at him as a father still?
No, I cannot equate because I've never been in that relationship. Father-son shit. I can't do this. I'm talking about somebody that's so close to me and so much involved with boxing. And I never evolved my personal life with my fighting life. I learned that, and it's just that when we talk about them, that's my personal life involved with this bullshit. And it's just, how the hell am I got the two? You know, I try not to put the two together, but it's just so hard not to put the two when you mention it.
Should I hate Robin Givens
No,
as
you
a
shouldn't
boxing
hate
fan?
it because, Robin Givens was married to Mike Tyson, which wasn't a picnic. It was like Friday the 13th, right? So, but nah, man, she wasn't that bad of a person. She was married to me. I'm no angel, and this thing really just two young kids that shouldn't have been married and was kind of famous. Shouldn't have been married in the first place.
What do you want to tell your fans, the people who still love you, who give you the shirt off their back if you saw them in the street? Do you want to tell them anything?
Just don't give up on Mike, because Mike has got a lot of fight in him. It's just that Mike's the kind of guy that got to bring the passion out. I'm just one of those guys that gets boom, wake up in the instant, come, let's just go fight and win. And then sometimes I could be trained every day and just be not into it and get beat by the cheapest $2 whore out there. But that's just how I am, character like that. That's interesting that you put me in the league with those illustrious fighters, but I've proved since my career, I've surpassed them as far as my popularity. I'm the biggest fighter in the history of the sport. If you don't believe it, just check the cash register. You know what I mean? It talks for itself. You know what I mean? There's no athlete in the history of the world that ever demand and receive the money that I received for the smallest amount of work.
Why do you think that?
Because I'm angelic. But still, I'm just scum. But I'm angelic, and I take the both, and I just deal with the both. You know what I mean? Because it seems to face, you look at these people, most of these people don't particularly care for me personally, but they must be here because they would love to go to somebody who strokes them and be nice to them and take them to dinner and say, wow, you guys are nice, and beg them to write nice about them. But people in that particular position, they don't know who their friends are anyway. I know all these guys are not my friends, so I don't care what they say about them. And plus, besides that, I'm very consistent in my my attitude, my assault with the press and with the people in general, as they are consistent with theirs. So I believe fair exchange is no robbery, so fuck it. I think the average person believes that I'm a fucking nut and I deserve whatever happened to me. That's what I believe. You just hear what people say about me. You don't look in their eye and look in the core of them. You don't even know you're a young man and you're very knowledgeable. You know what I mean? You have wisdom, but you really don't know. You haven't been in the cooking pot, so to speak. You know what I mean? You're just a guy that has a lot of knowledge and just can't wait to show everybody how intelligent you are. But you've never really been in the grind. Once you've been in the grind, your knowledge goes to a totally different level. Your wisdom goes to a totally different level. Then it goes to knowledge from your experience and knowing what the system is predictable and what it's capable of doing. I'm at the state of the game, win, lose, or draw, you're all gonna eat. You know what I mean? Your guys don't care about me. I don't particularly care about you. But your guys, I can't beat you guys, but your guys got a better fuck you hand than I do. Your guys control the media and the press. But I'm in the state of my listen, I'm 36 years old, going to 36. I never dreamed of living this long. I never dreamed of fornicating with as many beautiful women as I did. I'm having as much money as I did. And having as beautiful and intelligent kids as I did. So if I was to die tomorrow, I've won. I've won.
Mike Tyson.
I've won. Sometimes I know I say things and I offend people. I ask this lady lewd questions because I'm in a lot of pain too. I'm just in pain that I'm going to have for the rest of my life. And by some way, a little is possible. I'm trying to give some of that pain to y'all. Sometimes you guys have no pride, so it doesn't matter what I say. It doesn't affect you guys because your guys don't care about nothing but money. So every now and then I kick your fucking ass and stomp on you and put some kind of pain, inflict some kind of pain on you because you deserve to feel the pain, somewhat of the pain that I feel. Yeah, I'm pretty much ready, but everything takes time. I've been boxing. I'm basically the master of coming back after fight. I get in shape pretty fast. I just need to get my timing down. Sometimes I think it is, but then I enjoy getting in shape. I'm pretty vain in that perspective. I love when my body looks in shape. I love when I have the endurance to run 7 to 8 miles and box 10